What homeownership means to me is, as a kid, my family lived with another family, which was my dad's best friend and his wife and their 2 boys, and that was our home. And we rented a farmhouse for $65 a month, and sometimes we didn't actually have the money. And so for us, when my mother purchased our first house, it was a huge rite of passage into being able to paint your own room and be able to go home and have it be yours, and have your mom get to call the plumber instead of the landlord to come and fix it. And home basically means to me being able to sit down and have a meal with my family.
You just wait and see.
My job relates to homeownership with, I work with all of our families who are applying to become Habitat homeowners, and in that process I get to meet all the families and their dogs and their cats and their kids and their fish and learn all about their lives, and I work with them and talk with them about their lives and work with them on all their finances and all their sweat equity. And homeownership for most of our families means the idea of having a place to grow, some place to be safe, some place to call home, some place to be together, and some place where they can go out in the yard and have a picnic and invite their family over and meet their new neighbors and actually become part of the community.
Just wait and see. Take a good look.
My house as a kid was all about freedom, being able to go outside and run around and do whatever we wanted to do, and getting to play with my friends and my family, and just being able to run around and be safe and happy.
Love in your heart, and the world will be a better place.
I feel like I've lived the American dream. I'm from Acapulco, and my family is first generation here in the United States. I love helping people at Habitat. I am a lot of times the first contact into the office, and sometimes they're just unsure of how they want to approach the program. They have a lot of questions. So I reassure them once they come in that everything will be okay and that we're there to help them. And it's just a neat process, and I'm proud to be part of it.
Oh, put a little love in your heart.
Now, is of course with my family. I have a husband and 2 girls, and one of them just went off to college, and I'm just really happy that I can just have a nice secure place for both of my kids, my husband and myself, of course, to go to.
Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart.
Around 9 years, 10 years now. I've seen a lot of families go through the program, and that's why I stay around. I love working with the families, the changes in their lives from what they started out with, the conditions they were living in, to the home that they move into, and just the emotional factor and how it improves their lives is amazing to me, and that's what I get out of the program, is helping people and how it changes their lives.
And see, another day goes by.
Memories of my home were really special. I lived in a small town, and I lived just a couple of blocks away from both sets of my grandparents, and so I kind of had 3 homes, and it was always a place you could run to. It was just a home base. It was a special place where we had meals and where we would gather around the kitchen table and we could talk about anything.
And the world will be a better place for you.
Families have stable, manageable housing. What happens? They have fewer doctor's appointments. They go to school more often. There's fewer absences. All these great things seem to happen to families when they have stability in their home life. And being able to help facilitate that for families is an amazing thing. And I say help facilitate it because with Habitat, we don't do much. The homeowners do it all completely on their own, and as you can see behind me, I'm standing here talking. They're doing the work. That's what happens with Habitat.
A better place for you and me. You just wait.
Hey, Zaman. And this is our house for Habitat. The best they work as a team together. and they give us a opportunity to volunteer to help in the building house like that.
And what about you? What do you like the best about your Habitat home?
New, clean, and they are good people.
Yes, the staff is very nice. I want to say thank you.
Thank you for giving us home. Thank you for helping us in many things, not just in that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Think of your fellow